Drives me mad when I see adverts full of black people, full of Asian people, full of, people that basically are anything.
What's wrong with that, Sarah? What's wrong with that?
Well, it doesn't reflect our society, and I feel that your average white person, average white family is like I agree with you, Stuart, not represented anymore in TV.
There are lots of white people on television, Sarah, are there not? There are lots of white people. There are lots of white men. There are lots of white women.
We're talking about adverts, and how many times do you look at a TV advert and you think there's not a single white person on it? And actually it is. It's something that's happened because, I believe, of the woke liberality that goes on inside, this sort of like in the arty-farty world. And actually, you know what, people, I'm hearing this more and more, people notice and people will switch off.
I don't believe they had a deep racist intention behind them. But if I felt the intention was deliberately and genuinely racist, I would have taken a different course of action. Sarah's comments were ugly and out of place. They're not intentioned to be deeply unpleasant.
You say of Sarah Pochin's comments they were not intended to be racist. Do you think that you have to be intentionally racist to make a racist comment?
With words, it's always intentions that matter. People make mistakes, but it's intentions that matter.
With reference to Sarah Pochin, you said that if you had thought...
I think I've said quite a lot of Sarah Pochin, to be honest. Unless you've got a very new angle, I think people have maybe had enough of this, but go on.
Mr Farage, I just want to ask another question. You said if you thought the intention behind it was racist, you would have taken a lot more action than you have today. Can we take that to assume that you have taken some action? And if you have, can you give us some details on what it is?
And as far as Sarah Pochin, I've answered every angle of that question I could possibly ever answer. I've been as upfront and as clear and as frank as I possibly could be.
It's shocking racism, and it's the sort of thing that will tear our country apart.
Guys, like, comment and subscribe for new round here. The spoken word media, making modern media sexy. Back at it with another video. Yeah, we make modern media sexy around here, but those remarks were not very sexy. They were ugly, bigotry, and racismo. Racismo. You know what I mean? Hey. Guys, listen, I don't care if you're heavily into politics or not. This is the party reform, yeah, that this country, people keep talking about in the media every other day. Every person and their cat talks about, and their dog knows about this reform party. I would rather conservatives in charge than reform. These people are dangerous. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah? You saw the 2 videos. Yeah? You saw that Sith Lord, Sarah Pochin, yeah? I seen her. Born 1969 from Gloucestershire. That make her, 56 years old? Yeah? Can't remember her exact birthday, but she's 56 years old, I take it. Hold on a second. Let me take that off. Do not disturb, yeah? Do not disturb when I'm doing, making content for this channel. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, it makes me very angry when I see full of black people, full of Asian people. If that's not racist, I don't know what is. She's a racist white middle class woman. Do you understand? Racist white middle class woman. Farage, you saw him. Oh, it's not. These people are racist. These are the people that don't want ethnic people in the country. They don't want them here. They do not want people in the country. Yeah? People that helped build this country up. They don't want. We already had the Windrush scandal. I think was it back in 2019 with when Theresa May was there. Yeah? People like Sarah, these are the kind of people that are dangerous, you know. Don't get it twisted. I've been saying this for years. These are the kind of dangerous people. Because imagine you got people like her and him that would be, you'll be trying to get, it's these people that will be in positions of power, and let's say, for example, you may not look like them, etc., and then you try to elevate yourself somehow or better yourself, those kind of people block you. They block your progress. They divert you off track. They stop you from getting indoors. It's people like this. Do I think she's going around beating people up? That don't look. Oh, no, of course not. But it's people like that stop you. They keep you where you are. These kind of people. Because there's a power imbalance. This is what you need to understand. Yeah. This is what you need to understand. And she's the first. I think she's first was it female MP of the Reform Party. This is what Brexit was about. You know. I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. This is what Brexit was really about for a lot of people in the country. When we voted back in 2016, which is almost 10 years ago now. Yeah. This is what it was really about. You see, this whole is an issue with a lot of illegal migrants in this country. 100%, there is an issue. I'm gonna sit there and say there's not. There is. There's been an issue with that for years. Yeah. However, what I've come to the conclusion of what people are doing, yeah, is people that keep talking about migrants every day, all the time, every day, every other day, yeah, that keep going about it, the illegal migrants. It's a scapegoat. It's a cover-up, man. It's all a trick. Those people have issues with legal migrants as well. I'm gonna be because they can't say that because when they can say illegal migrants, that's what we call plausible deniability. Oh no, it's not a race thing. No, it's the illegal thing. No. Yes, they are a problem. These illegal people are a problem. They are, yeah. But then you don't like people. But then you don't like people that like that. Even the ones that are legal anyway. You may have maybe one or two you might be alright with, but you don't like a lot of them anyway. Let's be completely real. It's all a cover up. Yeah, these people have these views. That is the problem. People like Sarah Pochin, they don't like that. How can an advert it trigger you so much? Ethnic. What do you mean it's not reflection? Is this woman like? Is she silly, man? Like, majority of adverts, a majority of things on TV are gonna have white people. Have always had white people, because ethnic minorities, Asian people, black people, Caribbean, Windrush 50s and the 60s. West Africans back in the 1980s, and the Asians around the 70s, etc., all around the same 60, 70, 80 period, yeah. And just before, when you're the influx of these people, and it's not just London, because you get a lot of Asian population in other parts of the country, the East Midlands, such as Leicester. Bolton's got a lot of Asian people up north in Bolton. I said Leicester, which is in the East Midlands. Black people are all over. I know people that seem to believe that black people only seem to congregate in London. That's not true. We have black people were sent to. They were in like parts of the north, like Sheffield, where you had that to work on the mines as well. So you got black people with northern accents that are British, that were born here, that grew up here as well. So it is more of a reflection. But the majority of the people, like the guy said, that challenge show on it, said like on the TV, with adverts of the white people, it is. You're not getting phased out. You're not getting phased out. It's a lie. What are you talking about? Yeah? It's you find all white panels all the time. Look at I know loose women have a bit more, but they've had white panels before a lot of the time. This is normal. It's very normal. The majority of the country is white because it's England, which is a European country. Yeah, black people is like, I think, just 3% of the population or something like that. Obviously more in London, but in England. So the majority of the people are white. Sorry about that. That cut out. That actually cut out, and the battery was moving mad. So I had to do. Yeah, battery cut out. So what was I saying? Like and subscribe, please. Yeah, England there. Black people are 3% of the population, as I was saying, but obviously it's going to be more than 3% in London, in the urban, which is London's obviously one of the most multicultural cities in in not even just England, the world, not even just Europe, the world. Like that's what it is, and everything. And also, London's the capital anyway. London's the capital of the country. This is what's so weird. This is what's mad, you know. London's the capital of the country. So why do you think wherever you are in the country, when anything happens in London, it's going to be on the TV in the news? When I was living in Bournemouth, I got Bournemouth news in Dorset, which is at the county. But then when anything happens in London, it has to go there because the capital. This is how it operates. When you're in other parts of the country, unless it's something very very big, it kind of stays more in the local areas or the local towns or etc. So this is what I'm saying, and also she talks about like the whole the adverts, but then this is the thing. Remember when there was a whole Sainsbury's advert, the whole Sainsbury's advert, and I remember people got so exercised and so triggered when it was an all black family, and then there's people online that have so much to say about that. It doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, I'm black British. Yeah, I'm black British. My parents, I was born here, and I use the word black British, not black English, black British. Yeah. My mom's parents are Jamaican. My dad's parents are from Saint Lucia. Yeah, so obviously I've got Caribbean. My heritage is gonna be back to the Caribbean. Yeah, I was born in South London. My mom's from South London. My dad's from East London, and they grew up there. So they're born and grew up here, and I was born here, and my younger brother was born here as well. So we are a black British family. So that advert on Sainsbury's could have easily been us. Do you understand? Man, wife, and the children. So that's a representation that is representative. That's a very accurate representation. And that was a one-off. That wasn't even. That was like I think it was a one-off advert as well. Do you understand? Sainsbury's, come on, man. It's Sainsbury's as well. That's common supermarket to shop. Obviously, I've shopped at Waitrose, and my mum has shopped at Waitrose. Big up Mumsy. Shout out all Waitrose and the things. I used to get banter. Banter for that when I used to go to uni. People say that I had money and that kind of stuff. Didn't, but obviously the majority of the time I'm not doing that. But I'm shopping in Sainsbury's. I'm shopping in these days I shop in Tesco. But like Asda as well can get my money. Don't really shop at Lidl really. All those kind of stuff. I did when I was living in Bournemouth, not now so much. So those adverts are representative, and then you have a British Asian family as well. So these things are, and then you're gonna have interracial families as well. So you're gonna have mixed race people. So you're gonna have maybe the man is black, the wife is Asian, or the man's black and the woman's white, or the man's white and the woman is black or Asian. You get what I'm saying? You get the gist. So you're gonna have mixed interracial couples, and you're gonna have mixed race children if they got children or something as well. So it's representative as well. So what Sarah's saying it just goes to show you that she's just got a problem. Like that's what it is. An apology is just fake. It's only because she's being called out. And let's be honest, man, Farage thinks the same. Let's be completely real. That's what the party is really about. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you disagree, say in the comments. Well, to me, it's just obvious, man. It's obvious. You know when she says that she doesn't like to get sick and tired of seeing them in the advert, bro? She's sick and tired of seeing them in the workplace. I told you at the start of the video. Yeah. She will reject certain candidates and stop them from getting certain positions because she don't want them in the country. Period. It's not the advert. Stop being silly. Yeah. This is how they be thinking. Yeah, I done my research on this. So I know about this lady, born in 1969. So how old is she now? What, 56 years old? Yeah, she's married some businessman back in 1996. They got 2 sons together. Yeah, we know London is like even though London is a bit overrated. It's still like. That seems like the Real Madrid of our society. If you're not from London, you're trying to get into London. And if you're in London, you're trying to stay in London. Unless you really have to go for whatever reason. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, with which is ever changing city, people trying to be here. Imagine they go to Notting Hill Carnival, and then they see a bit of spice. You know them ones there. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. You see, it's people like this, bro. Whoever you hate will end up in your family, because I'm telling you, man, one of your sons, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Black, Asian, bro. I see a lot of white guys with Asian girls, bro. I see them walking on all the time. Swear down. I'm not even capping. Tell me if I'm lying. I see them all the time. Bare white man like Asian girls, you know. Bare. I see it bare times. Because you mentioned black and Asian. So if they're not gonna get associated with a black girl, there might be an Asian girl. I'm telling you, man. I see it all the time. It'll be peak, bruv. It's peak for you, yeah? Because, boy. Anyway, man. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know your comments let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Making modern media sexy. You know how we do. Peace.